My Gavan and Melonin, and well met indeed. I'm Arakir Galadirthan, and welcome back to Warhammer 2 as we continue on as Eltharion. We are finally, hopefully, turning things around in the east. The dwarves have now finally decided they're going to do something about Karak 8 Peaks and Crooked Moon, so that I don't have to deal with the two armies the AI is able to spawn out of a single region. And then we will deal with Eshin, who have come at us with two armies. Again, I could go on again at the stupidity of Eshin attacking me when the Lizardmen are quite soundly beating them in the south, but we won't go into too much detail about that. Back on Ulthuan, I of course foolishly got Beren and Luthien killed, which means Misnard and Torkothic are about to be targeted and most likely taken down. Very disappointing, we're all very sad about it. But we are retraining and regrouping under Yulin Wen. Yulin Wen, you have a bit of a mouthful, so we'll call you Nienor. Nienor the Fair, that's a good name, isn't it? Nice. Happens to be the sister of Turin. And Turin is fighting way over here with Eltharion, his second in command. Eltharion's going to deal with Blazkak, but we turn our attention now to Queek, one of the disgusting ratmen, and his pathetic little army deigns to assault us in Floating Village, which we should hopefully rename as well, because it's a silly name, isn't it? Why would you call it the Floating Village? It could be a floating village, but it's not really a name, is it? Anyway, we have got a relatively nice little army there, and he's got a relatively pathetic army. He's got some rat ogres, which will be a problem, gutter runners who I'm coming to loathe and despise with a great burning passion higher than that of my general distaste for all things Skaven. Storm Vermin, some halberds, there's some Storm Vermin sword and shield, the warp grinders in there as well, and again, more gutter runners. Essentially, that was a very long-winded way of saying we are up against garbage trash that can be burnt from this face of this land, and none shall miss them. Not even their own kind, for I'm led to believe the Skaven are as hateful and distrustful of one another as they are their actual blood enemies. Look at them. Look at them. Just revel. Hold on, let me make it better for you. Let's just revel in the disgusting depravity that stands before us. They're actual ratmen. I hate everything about you. Anyway, let us stand back and shoot at them until they are dead. And that is the way of the world, and that is the way of the Aesir. White Lions! Hey up, son. Get ready. Right, you guys can be Team 1, and you guys can stand a little on the... Well, let's put you a little further back, actually. Let's go with that tactic. Because you have a fantastic range, so you can be a bit further back. Eagles on the right. Oh, I tell you what, we'll do... we'll group you together like that, and we'll group you together like that. Understood. Should get more rangers in Eltharion's army, really, because Eltharion gives boosts to rangers. We've got some reinforcements coming in, of course, but I'm not expecting miracles from them. I'm really not expecting anything. In fact, I'm arguably not going to even use them. But they might as well come and stand here. They'll get at least some arrow fire. And you guys go over there. The eagle sounds ready. Is there anything we want the eagle to target specifically? I don't think so. I don't find the eagles last very long in combat. I don't find really the eagles... Oh, hell! What new hellish devilry is this? I've not looked at them up close. Oh my word. What is that? It's like a rat gorilla. This one looks like he's wounded himself before he's even in battle, but he's like, no, I'll just press through. They've decided to put claws on them just for why not? Look at those little legs. That thing would be so easily killed. Just hack those tiny little legs off, and what's it going to do then? Bleed on me? It's not. It's going to die because it's useless. Stupid things. Also, I wonder, with the Skaven, surely if you were to hack off their tails, that would cause great disorganization for them. Not disorganization, but that would give them... That would really give them grief. They wouldn't be able to walk as easily, because my knowledge of rats and rat folk is they require their tails for balance and movement, don't they? Just got to endure the usual Skaven... I mean, it doesn't even do anything. I don't know why they even use it. Oh no, we lost 5 Silvering Guard or something like that. Form back up, form back up. Some gutter runners have broken through. You are free to fire, but don't shoot the gutter runners. Ah, shoot those rat ogres over there. Turn and face. Ah, you've been attacked. You for those, you for those, and you for those. Let's get a charge bonus. Move the spearman up behind. Send the eagle to stall the rat ogres. Let's get a charge bonus over here as well. All 4 of you target that. You on that, and you on that. Where's our mage? Where is the mage? Right in the middle there. Hit them, love. Can you blast that over our heads? Oh, yes, nice. Although, you missed most of them. Oh, where's Queek? Wasn't Queek in our... Oh, we killed him. We killed him, didn't we? There's the other gutter runners. They pulled in their 3rd and last power. Get her involved there. Don't withdraw. Oh, the rat ogres. Oh no, it's Queek himself. In you all go. More gutter runners over there. Target those. Target those. Archer here. The rat ogres are coming back. They're falling quite nicely under the crushing weight of elven archer fire. Those should be going down shortly. It's Queeg that we need to deal with. Oh, he gets a lot of clan rat support, doesn't he? Come on, Rangers, you're anti-infantry. You're only up against spears? What are you doing? You should be decimating them. No, that's not good. That is not good. Hit them. This gutter runner's going down. If you guys don't kill those, I will be very disappointed and look poorly on you for the rest of this campaign. Let me tell you, you're anti-infantry, great axe-wielding warriors, and you can't even kill some pathetic little Skaven. Right, where's Queek? Get everybody back. Spear unit there. No, don't withdraw. Stand your ground. Get them in to go over there. The Rangers are running away. We won't train those again. All of you, target him. Go, 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 go. Turn and face. Turn and fire. Turn and fire. Turn and fire. Just bring him down. If you kill some of the elves, it doesn't matter. They're dead for. They're done for anyway. Come on.
My journey continues. Observe my radiance.
Blast them. That was awful. Keep going, keep going. You'll get him, you'll get him, you'll get him. He's going down. He is going down. Keep them running away. Once he drops, that gives us a huge boost. They've done a lot better than I was expecting. But Queek is going down. Sentinels, turn and fire. Yes, down he goes. Hit all of those. You turn and hit those. You join in on attacking those. I imagine that it's about to twitch heavily in our favour. Sentinels have endured well. Sentinels are fantastic once they finish with their arrows. Very good little warriors. Charge defense against large foes. Shield breaker. I don't know what shield breaker does, but it will tell me. This unit's shield breaking attacks can significantly weaken the target's chance of blocking missile attacks. Ah, so they're good against shielded archer units. That's good to know.
Acknowledge. Asa, attack. Spearman. It will be done.
Go on, blast them. They're right in front of you.
Magic.
Go on. They're literally right in front of you.
Behold my power.
Do the damn spell! She just won't do it, will she? No, she's just had enough. She's like, no, I'm not bothering with that, friend. Ah, stupid woman. This fire mage is proving to be little use to me. But at least we killed Queek. He's got to bugger off. But of course, that secondary army moving on Manway's Gate. Manway's Gate will have to hold a few turns so that we can get her over there. Otherwise, I mean, I have no alternatives.
Fear our lessons. The tower.
I don't think we actually lost any units. No, we didn't.
High magic.
Ah, she now gets a bonus versus infantry. That's handy.
High elven archmage.
And the final quartermaster trait.
Fall to my power.
Yes.
Sends us. Asor sorcerer.
Go and sit back in the village for now. Can we train anything in the floating village? We can get spearmen. I think, to be honest, I'd rather get a couple of spear units in than these rangers. But then, no, they're replenishing and they've got some rank points now.
Master of high magic.
Let's improve your healing.
Prince
Right, there's nothing to do but to end the turn and hope. I'm not going to bother wasting money on Mistnar.
High elven
Our army there is preparing. Oh, we've got 4,000 available again. Do we want a second dragon or is that going to cost too much? No, let's get a second dragon. Let's get a moon dragon as well. That's 13 units. I could do with the rest being good. Take a couple of them, and it is going to have to be spears that are going to hold the rest of the slots. Right, let's end the turn, see what happens. I'm imagining we will lose Torkothic and we will lose Mistnar, but it depends if Eotane does well in Trace. And Eotane has moved on Trace, and they've taken a beating and been beaten back, but it has meant that they've not come for us. And there we are, they're attacking Manway's Gate, as expected. Crooked Moon have besieged Morkheim, idiots. But the other Crooked Moon army is moving on Bitstone Mine as we speak. Because that's what they do. But hopefully the dwarves' overwhelming power will... No! Elithanar! Elithanar. Ithilia's got a public order bonus. Ciprislick has assaulted the garrison of Morkheim, and he's damaged the walls of Morkheim. And Achorm comes for Morkheim, as well as that army down there. We've just got disgusting ratmen everywhere. We've lost 4 units somehow. Not really sure where that's just come about, but we've just lost 4 units. They were all archers, weren't they? Why did we just lose 4 units of archers? So I can retrain them, but it means we're stuck here for another turn. And Manway's Gates... Manway's Gate's got enough turns that I think we can do 1 turn to get some archers. So we'll train those archers up and then she'll move out.
The Grim Prince.
Eltharion. Move.
Seek out enemies.
And that's not getting Eltharion involved. No. You're going to have to endure another turn, Morkheim. I don't know. Ah, Crooked Moon has gone to raid the Orcs because now they're at war. The Dwarves, sorry. It's fantastic. That's paid off. That has paid off. Now, if they are going to go over there and deal with them, then we might as well try and boost that up.
Student of Teclis.
Torfinu. Give me my barracks.
High elven
So then don't bother with the Spearmen because we might be able to... When did the Silvern Guard come in? Oh, at the very top. And no, you're never going to get there in time. That takes 2 turns. So it's 5 turns away, and you're only 3 turns away for the rest of them. I think we'll just put Spearmen in for now, and we'll upgrade them when we get the chance. I'm not going to take the Cavalry, even though I know they're powerful. Oh, no, I will. We'll take 2 cavalry units. And then 6 turns. Then we can get the Silvern Guard. Now, Eotane, you've just got to keep them busy for 6-ish turns, and then I'll be over there. I'll be helping you. No bother.
We have shaped this world.
The Phoenix Gate is quite nicely... it's quite well boosted now. That's good. It gets Phoenix Guard, Swordmasters, White Lions, Gate Guard. It doesn't really get a fantastic army, even at the top. And the battle map is so garbage. I know I've moaned about it before, but... Having to defend 2 gates in a key gate settlement. Why would you not just have 1 gate? Many peculiar decisions have been made in this place. Right, Eltharion. Those 3 armies standing in front of Morkheim, none of them like each other, so none of them is helping anyone. Oh, Krokgar, you've come for peace, haven't you? Yes. Can I talk to you back? Or do I have to wait till my turn? I have to wait till my turn. Alright, we've got Krokgar on side as he sweeps up from the south. We are trapping the Eshin. We are closing the gate in the mountains, which is very nice. Baston has been destroyed, which I assume means Mousillon is spreading their taint back through the lands of Bretonia. Moorheim's walls have been damaged, but the orcs have moved off. It's just... no one's done anything. They've all just stood around. Eltharion will just take them down one by one. Then he'll regroup in Moorheim, and then he'll head out. Are you going to attack it straight away? No, you're not.
Only sons.
Oh, yay. We got
One expects.
Turin upgraded. Perfect. Continue improving yourself, sir. And you've got a nice army.
Rook, no failure. Failure.
They're gone. I'm not going to fight the ridiculously simple ones. It's just we'll just get them killed, get them out, get them gone.
My life for Tor.
Right, stand in there for a moment. Can we do a right that's going to help us in any way? Influence and construction, public order. Experience gain for archmages, mages, and all masters, winter power. Experience per turn. Archmages, heroes, action chance 40%. Not all that bothered by that. Public order, to be honest, I'd be happy to take. 5 turns of +4. That's a nice little boost. I am going to do that. We've got the money. Why not? Which also reduces our construction costs. Which over here we can build another building. So we save a little bit of money on that.
Magic's unleashed.
My life for Tor Ifres. Oh, and then that makes that Tower of Mages cheaper. That's good.
Bring down the canvas.
Oh, look. Fell cargo. This can be searched with a lord. I don't have a lord, and I don't want to train another one. Has Musalon and Leoness fallen? Yes, they are now both held by Musalon, who are preparing once again, I should imagine, to come at us. How goes your wars in the east? It looks like the Reichland may well be beaten down to almost nothing. They've got hardly any regions. Their strength rank is 51. Dear, oh dear. Our reliability is finally improving. Oh, and the Order of Lawmasters are on board.
I have important matters to it.
Teclis, you and I, we should be friends.
Very well. Speak.
I know you're really far away, and it's a real gamble, but would 7,500 so you confederate with me? No. Their strength rank is 11. Oh, mine's 24. Jesus, they're way better than me. They are considerably better than me. Krakadrak, they're too far away. We don't like them anyway. I'm just in it for the trade, really. Ah, Kislev.
Welcome to Kislev. I will listen to your proposal, Kislev.
No, and no counter offers either. Last offenders. Surely we want trade agreements. Surely you want trade agreements. Look how much money you get from a trade agreement with me, and you said no. Are you off your shizang, son? You get 1,500 gold coins a turn, and all you have to do is give me basically nothing. Oh, come on. I haven't got anything else to do with the money, so I think I'll just keep paying them. You're idiots. But our relations are improving, so in time they'll come around. Everyone comes around.
I will avenge.
How far can you move on the next turn? Oh, you're raiding, so you can barely move. You can't go anywhere.
I will
And she's ready.
win.
Ah, but they pulled away from Manway's Gate. Ah, Nortrilinia, what are we doing with you? We are building a militia camp. Because we don't have one in this region anymore. And a harbour. And you might as well get your 3rd salt flats then. And you...
Safari's servant.
Oh, you can barely move even with that. How far can they move? Oh, they won't catch you. Get yourself back to Manway's Gate, Toot Sweet. Crush Eshin, and then you're going to head back east. Yes, Death Gorge has fallen to the Lizardmen. Yes, 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 yes. In fact, almost everything has fallen to the Lizardmen. Oh, Eshin, how you have wasted your time. So in the east, things go really well, but in the west, it's just about Eotane buying us that time that we desperately need. And they've done it! They've taken Torakare! They've killed Hela, no, whatever she's called. Hela Stupid is what she should be called, because that's what she is, which means we can focus back on Musalon and crushing and getting a foothold there to deal with the undead in the north of that land. Oh, I am pleased with this. Oh, yes, and you've tried to go through the underway. We've not fought with Eltharion for a while. Let's fight it. This has been a good news day, everyone. In the words of Boromir, if I had one, remember today, little brother, today, life is good. Which is something I frequently actually say to myself, because I think it's very worthwhile pointing out to yourself when a day is particularly good. I think it is just very healthy to note, you know what, today was a fantastic day. And then it gives you a point to remember, you know, something to look back on when the day isn't so fantastic. But today is a good day.
It will be done.
Very good day. Right, they will still come at us despite the situation. But we could go a bit more aggressive. We could serve to gain some aggression, couldn't we?
It shall be
He
done.
really needs some Sisters of Avalon. The army is powerful because he's in it, but the army itself isn't actually that powerful.
Spearmen. Orders
The army moves in its current form. Holding the Alt key is only really useful to make the army move in the fixed formation. So if you've only got 3 units controlled like this, I find it is just generally easier to move them with the standard right mouse click. But if you're trying to move an entire army and telling them to keep their formation, then moving them in the way that we just did,
understood.
I think is better. Because then it locks their formation like that, you see.
Without
You hold down the Alt key to do that, if you're interested. Shadow Warriors, bring them back. They're well within their range. Just keep firing on them, keep shooting, keep bringing them back. I really like you. And after reading yesterday about Eltharion and his actions in the end times, he's even cooler than I first thought. But it blew my mind when I learnt that the voice of Eltharion is Ross's son from Friends. I don't know his actual name because I'm afraid I don't pay attention to the Disney Channel, and I gather that's where he went to after Friends. And even in Friends, I can't even remember his name, but the boy, one of the twins that plays the son of Ross, does the voice of Eltharion. How cool is that?
fail.
Right, let's get some charge bonuses in here, shall we? In we go. And I note they're flanking over there. So Eltharion and his cronies can deal with those. And the Shadow Walkers can pull right over there as well. Every arch unit that we have, target a Corm, the Stormmaster. The Silver and Guard serve better if they are holding. They get a charged defense, which makes them just obviously deal better by standing still.
Eltharion.
Soul Quench Eltharion.
My father's blade. The fat sword hunters.
And then get in there and hit them. I need to fight an enemy that has something flying so that we can finally use his Tempest ability. So I don't feel like I've just completely wasted it. Come on, bring him down, bring him down, bring him down, bring him down. Don't let him get away.
Eltharion. I am called upon.
Eltharion, take to the sky. Ah, the general did get away.
Execute them.
Go and get him.
Archers.
Archers, pull back, form a line.
Northern.
Shadow Warriors, fill in that gap.
Turian guide.
Turian's dealing with them on his own because he's so powerful now.
Blood and vengeance.
Eltharion's off.
Archers.
Oh, our Silver and Guard on the left need a hand. Everyone's fighting though, aren't they?
Loyal.
No, Athel.
To the
Faith Bearers are.
for our ancestors.
We need to swap out some of these archers as well for... Basically, we just need to get more Mistwalker units. Because as I keep telling myself and then keep ignoring myself, Eltharion makes Mistwalker units very powerful. Go on, can you catch him? Can you get him with that? Just before he goes out? Yes! Right, the enemy general's dead. It's over, isn't it? They're all about to run. Let's speed this one up. And there she goes. Kill what you can. I don't know if you catch them in the underway, do they actually get to escape, or do they... Those clan rats aren't running away. They're just taking that death. Why are they doing that? Run away, you idiots! Everyone else ran away. No, there we are, we'll end it. A decisive victory! 264 brave Asa lost their lives today, but 960 of Eshin's lowliest and filthiest warriors will now... Well, I was going to say they'll enliven the soil, but I don't think it really serves the soil any good to have the rotting corpses of Skaven. I should imagine actually that's far from good. But at least that was Eshin dealt with. Our army didn't have to move as much. So now we've just got to deal with the broken axe or whatever they're called. Crooked Moon. Broken axe was Grom, wasn't he? Oh, Grom, how long ago was that? That was hours ago. He's been dead for ages. Although he's not actually dead, is he? The dwarves haven't finally killed him. But he's on his way down. Right, so she's got to come back and deal with these. If I move her to that, she can't make it, so you're going to have to go
A new
straight
fortress
through.
of magic. I see the
Floating Village. We shall rename that to Eshen's Folly. And we'll pop some walls in there as well, and we'll take that. No, what we do, we want a plaza here, definitely. Rather than that. It's got the Untainted. We don't know where the orcs went.
Prince Eltharion.
Prince Eltharion. Boost your soul quench. And Turin, well done. He's got almost everything. His leadership's got a point to go. Otherwise, he doesn't have enough traits to actually matter what you put them in. You can get them all eventually. Right, each of you, I am going to give... I tell you what, I'm going to change that into a watchtower, and I'm going to change those into plazas. So let's swap it. Let's do it the other way around so we get the order bonus benefit first. Swap those to plazas and then build walls in the other two. Because I'm tired of you getting taken out.
The Warden.
Now, the orcs. What do we think happened with the orcs? Is he over here somewhere?
Prince Eltharion.
What do you require? I will continue soon.
Or are they in the underway, maybe? I'd be very tempted to go back and get it, because the orcs aren't doing anything about it, and the lizard men are rapidly pressing up into Eshin. And so Eshin have only really got that pass through now. And Hyphilia could come and get that in a moment. But then, no, we did this last time and it didn't fare well. Eshin will just keep coming back until we give them a point to focus on. Oh, there he is. Ah, perfect. So Tyrion, head back with him. So, no, we're going to go and take Crooked Fang Fort. And I think the dwarves should hopefully be able to take Karak 8 Peaks. But Morgheim doesn't like us when we do that. But we're destroying that and changing it into a plaza as well. The corruption here is dropping, and the normal state of affairs is growing. Which is good.
by Hoet's wisdom.
She's healing, and then she'll deal with Eshin. That's building. And how's the army on Ulthuan doing? 4 turns. And that's going to be ready in 1, and then the building above it takes 3 turns, so it'll be 4 turns exactly as well for the building, and then we can get some silver and guard. So she's got a much better army. Which is good, because Mistnar and Torkothic weren't attacked again, so we were able to use those.
At your service.
Now it just comes the...
champion of the Everqueen.
How much do we think they would want? We are now strength rank 19. They're only 11, so they're not that far ahead of us.
Never.
They don't want it. But I'd happily get Teclis as well.
Deliver your terms, and I shall consider never.
He doesn't want military access. What about... Let's try it again. See if we can even get it to medium. See, he's only 15, so he's only slightly ahead of us. But no, it's not to be. And we have a non-aggression with... Oh, it doesn't show you your non-aggressions. Oh, that's annoying. Where are the lizard men in all this? There they are. Last defenders, you on board yet? No. You just hate yourselves. That's fine. I hated myself at a time. Well, I mean, no, I didn't. Actually, that's a lie. I shouldn't pretend to be something I'm not. Oh, Yanni Redmane has come through. Stone Mine Tower is not held by the Border Princes. And are you at war there with the Border Princes? Yes, you are. You're you from all the way down there. You're you. That made no sense. You're the guy from all the way down there. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Eltharion, there's an opening, and there's an opening. Oh, but I don't want to do that. But I tell you what I could do is just get another army. We've got enough money. We'll wait until our 2 armies are sort of replenished, retrained, and ready. But we could get a 3rd army over here, which is where I'd want it. I mean, I don't really want another army on Ulthuan. With Eotane now growing really quite powerful, they've beaten Nagarond off. We can now go back to Musalon, as I say. The options become rather plentiful. But we do need to draw Eshin's attention to Eltharion and stop them just raiding randomly into our land. Because it drives me up the wall. I am a complete and devout follower of order. I hate it when my provinces get raided. I like to build them and then be able to leave them. And it drives me up the wall when the enemy just non-stop raids you. And speaking of non-stop raiding, they are always going to be out of our reach, aren't they? But at least if we chase them down, That'll make them think twice about their actions in time.
Remain vigilant.
Oh, look, you could nip over and hit him. No, we're going for Crooked Fang Fort.
Asa Noble.
Oh, you can't move very far at all. You're awful.
Stopping for the moment.
Right, we'll get there on the next turn. We'll take that from Eshin. Crooked Fang Fort is part of Karak 8 Peaks. So yes, it would make sense to take Karak 8 Peaks. Because then we get the capital of this region. And the dwarves really aren't going to go for it. So I think we will go up and get that first. So we'll head up and get that first and then come back. And that will at least as well kill them off, which would be nice. I'd like them to be killed off.
Stand with me.
And we'll see what happens in Stone Mine Tower. But I don't think the people down here like those dwarves. So I don't think we'll incur any wrath in attacking those dwarves.
By Hoet's wisdom.
But otherwise, it's just another end turn, isn't it? Oh, but we definitely want to get that in. Only 3 turns. There's a black arc there, which is flying around and giving us grief.
For countless Asur
Oh, do you want a trade agreement? Yes! Only 130 after all that. I offered you 7,000 gold coins for that trade agreement barely 5 turns ago. And now that's what you've chosen. Oh no, let's just... Our army is literally just over there, so... Although, Eotane, I hadn't realised that Marathi had actually come through and done so well. Could we do something about this, please? I know that you've been fighting Nagorond, but I mean, is it so difficult really to have your army in 2 places at once? When you've got more than one army, it's the... I shouldn't be telling people how to play the game. I can barely play it myself. But if they've got more than one army, I think they can probably manage having them in more than one location on the Isles. All they've managed to take is the Gate and Whitefire Tor as well. So come on, get on them. Stop them doing this. I bet it doesn't like me now. All that hard work I'm putting into making it love me, and then here you are allowing them to make it not love me. Let's upgrade all of those again, although Musalon will be back. Just give them time, they'll be back any turn now. What are we doing here? Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Son of Ulfwin.
No glory.
And yes, move on Crooked Moon and let's shut them down.
You have my attention. I have much.
You can link up with him on the next one. And what happened with Eshin? Oh, they went into the underway, didn't they? So they could be literally anywhere. We will get another army because we are doing well monetarily. So she is going to head out. Oh, who's that? Quetzzukaru. Slan Mage. Because the Lizardmen have their sights set on keeping themselves moving up. So you really do only have to deal with this. There's no point actually sending you east now I think about it, because the Lizardmen have everything we need there. Eltharion can easily take 8 peaks and then pop down here and help. Oh, and the Orcs made it over there. Oh, tell me you're at war with the Eshin. Yes, you are. Oh, Eshin, you stretched yourself far too far. And now you are being hounded and destroyed. Isn't Nagashazar in there as well? The famous city of the undead. Oh, and don't you worry, everyone. I have now spent the time reading up about the Tomb Kings, and I'm afraid I can't help but feel they are just your run-of-the-mill undead. And all right, okay, they were woken by the power of Nagash, but they are still just undead. I'm sorry. I don't care how they came to be undead. They are undead. There's no way around it. There's no sort of, oh, but their intentions are good, or oh, they were raised from the dead against their will, or any of that nonsense. I won't hear a word of that. They are unbloody dead, and they will pay. And Setrup may not serve, but he will rot into nothingness like the rest of his kind. Right, we'll try and fight this. We'll lose, but at least we'll stall them. I built those watchtowers for a reason. We might as well try and use them. Oh, it's Queek! He came back very quickly, didn't he? We should have killed the Nothingy Lord, and then we could capture Queek and stop these legendary lords running amok. We've got a bit of a hill. We'll stand on top of it.
Archers! Orders received! Lothen Seaguard!
Lothen Seaguard! Oh, we got cavalry. I would have thought cavalry would be really useful against these. Who's our general? You're our general. Let's do the old medieval tactic of keeping the general out, and we'll move him in to where we will need him in time. Right. Now, obviously, Skaven don't get any cavalry, so there's nothing that can really keep our cavalry on its toes. Their army is a little weakened from having run around the deserts, and obviously Skaven aren't all that great in the desert, but neither are we. And look at that, they don't even have armor, they're just nothing. They're just... There's just loads of them, that's all they've got in their favour.
Moving out. Forward.
Keep giving them the run around.
By your command.
Right, cavalry. There's a task that must be done. Oh, and they've used their army ability just as I moved. That was so fortuitous. Ah, Manwë truly is with us.
By your command. Illyrian archers. For all
The enemy general's taking a beating. That's Queek himself, isn't it? Of course, of course, of course, of course.
Silver helms.
Skaven slave spears, so not the ideal unit for a cavalry to charge into, but they're Skaven, so
Assa advance.
it matters not.
Loyal. We go. Loven Seagard. Following order.
Spearmen, setting forth.
Spearmen, curl yourselves around. Turn and face.
Silver helms.
Cavalry, pull yourselves out. They just use 2 powers on you. No. Send the eagle in.
Illyrian archers.
Get the Reaver archers out of there.
Loven Seagard.
No, Lothan Seagard, turn back around. Turn back around.
We away.
Get the cavalry to run away.
Archers.
It will be done.
Setting
Turn and
forth.
face.
Weapons ready.
They've got some of the army distracted over there, which helps. Quite a large chunk of the army distracted over there, actually.
Archers,
It shall be done.
for duty.
They're fighting on. Kriegers charged into them. Go and support the eagle. If you guys can get back and do some anviling, that'd be handy. And then we've managed to force an enemy unit to just sort of
Illyrian archers.
knock around over there, doing sod all for a long time.
Assa forward.
Or if you give those warp fire throwers too much, they take a mile, don't they? Alright, now is our time. Let's come back. Silver helms.
Serve the king.
Get the eagle in the air. Those spearmen are doing really well against Queek. Let's get the eagle to get involved with Queek as well.
To battle.
Turn and fire.
Spearmen,
Spearman assist there.
acknowledge.
Orion.
Hit them, hit them.
Silver helm.
Come back in. Eagle, go on, kill Queek for me, kill Queek for me.
Archers. Apace.
Attack. Exterminate them. Illyrian archers. For Azorius.
Yeah, Illyrian archers come and hit these. Those cavalry would shred through those Skaven slaves. They would charge through them as if they were nothing.
Loyal.
But in practice, do they do that? Do they buggery?
Pull back. Archers.
Understood. Understood.
Understood.
Oh no, those got support on that side.
Kill them. Silver helms.
Silver helms hit into the back of them.
Apace.
Oh, and look, the AI again turned around when it knew that I had targeted it. Oh, I hate that it does that.
Brave.
That is such a bad way of making them fight. Gods above. But then every time the AI does it, you then remind yourself that it's something the AI does, and you have to prepare yourself for it next time.
Silver helms.
Spearmen.
Oh, the eagle came back.
Archers.
Orders received.
Illyrian archers. Onward.
Go on, drop him, drop him, drop him.
Silver helms.
Now run yourselves over there.
Battle calls. Assa.
The army that we had running away is now coming back.
Illyrian archers. It will be done.
We will obey. Assa, withdraw.
Archers.
Go on, at least kill Queek again.
Assa Sir, forward!
Go on.
Eltharion archers!
Those Skaven slaves are going down. Those Skaven slaves are being chased.
Battle calls! Asa forward! Yes! Attack!
Our warriors are rallying.
As you say. Onward! To the
Oh, he killed the eagle.
understood!
But he's down to 560 health. 400, 400.
Spearmen!
Some spearmen going in to help.
Archers! Orders received! Make of one proud!
Moving out!
Silver Helms are doing very well. We're never going to win though. We're outnumbered 3-1 now. Units are starting to break and rout. Even though Queeg has almost no health left, it's enough for someone like him.
Serve the king! Apace!
The Skaven slaves just are not going down. The Silver Helms are a powerful cavalry unit, and they kill hardly any really in their charging. Just stay there and die. It's over. It's over.
Without fail!
Where did we just get attacked? It was Dragonhorn Mine again, wasn't it? Yes, because the Skaven, as I say, just constantly raiding. But this is hopefully their last hurrah, really. And to take a backwater nothing province that has been flipping and flopping and tossing and turning since time began, that is not too bad. I'm happy for them to have Dragonhorn Mine for the 1 or 2 turns before my main army comes down on them with a vengeance. I'd much rather they took somewhere crappy like that than somewhere that is part of the Badlands. Well, they didn't take it. They decided to destroy it and run away. Although, actually, isn't that how the Skaven do take things? Oh, hello. A mighty army. We're without Turin, Blazkak, Asgar Spearchucker. Oh, and get this, everyone. There's actually now a 3rd supporting army, all out of 1 town. Oh no, I tell a lie. There are 4 armies. The orcs from 1 town have got 4 armies. 4. Can you believe that? They have 4 armies.
Failure is
And every single one of them is going to now drench the sands with greenskin blood. And they've attacked us on a bridge, which couldn't be better if we wanted it to be. Alright, lads. Come at me. Your reinforcements are all coming from behind you, aren't they? Yes, they are. Start that deployment. Right. Silver and Gut. Now, they do have a bit of a ridge, which is a shame. That's a real shame.
Shadow warriors! It shall be done.
Shadow. There's no other way across this ravine. Shadow Warriors obviously are just good archers, but it's best used making them run around. What's your range there? Not really very good. You're only going to be shooting units that come and shoot us.
Archers!
It will be done.
Just have to line like that, I think.
Understood.
Bridge battles don't feel like they have as much weight in Warhammer as they do in earlier games, though. There's something about bridge battles now that I just don't think has that same, like, oh, fantastic, it's a bridge battle. In many ways, I think this is actually a negative. Because the enemy is going to stand on top of that hill and just rain fire down on me. So what we've got to be very, very on top of is our military force, our melee forces, must hold the line. And so our ranged units
Asa forward!
can then shoot any of the enemy's ranged units.
Asturian guides
That's
us.
the game plan.
Swiftly!
Going behind. I'm not sure if that... I just don't really know what's the best formation in a Warhammer 2 bridge battle. But that's what we're going to go for. It's, as I say, it's all their ranged. We've got to stop their ranged units. Our melee forces should hold. Eltharion will hover above and give everyone leadership bonuses and drop soul quench and whatnot down on the enemy. And he'll even drop himself down on the enemy every now and then. We don't have Turin, which is a shame because we could have gone after a lord. There are 4 orc armies here today. And they are moving back to regroup as one. They're not orcs, though, are they? Crooked Moon is Skarsnik, isn't it? This is a Goblin Horde. And wondering, actually, if rather than standing right in the middle where they get the maximum out of that hill... No, because doesn't the hill not improve your range? It only improves your melee stats. Or your damage dealing stats, sorry. But then still, we don't really want them having damage bonuses. Are they actually going to sit in the corner and not attack me? They actually attacked me. Come on. You have to come at me. There is no alternative today. Is their entire army currently in those trees? I don't think that is going to be the best course of action. I think it will be better to pull back so that we're at least slightly out of the enemy's range. They are just creeping out of the trees now. So we'll keep with the same basic formation, but pull back so that we're not fighting. They're not getting the best of that hill bonus. They've got to come just a little bit closer, where hopefully it will drop away a bit. Spearman, did you just completely disagree with what I said? You did, yeah. I didn't think that things like that still happened. There we are. Back we come. Everyone into positions. And then they've got to come down the hill just a little bit. We can't shoot them till they're there. They'll be able to shoot our spear lines, though, of course. I don't know where they're going. You can't flank, AI. There's literally no way around. But why am I moaning? Yeah, go over there. You go. Sod off. Run to the corner. See what I care. Most of them are just crappy little goblins by the look of it. In fact, the entire army appears to be crappy little goblins. And they can't all stand attacking our units. So let's just make sure that we have then... If they don't really have any archers, I'm not overly concerned about not being up on that hill.
Quickly now! Archers! By your command!
So we will pull our army forward a little bit.
Asher, advance! Asher, advance!
Move two of you together like that.
We go!
And then you guys could probably go over there, couldn't you? Yeah.
We go!
I really have no idea what they're doing. They are so desperate to flank that they've just run their entire army wide. And it doesn't appear that they have a single ranged unit. It is a horde, a full-on horde of goblin spears.
Onward!
I can restore hit points and cause fear.
The might of Ivres!
Kill him, go on, kill him, 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 kill him. Oh, he's taking a right pounding. He's definitely going down. He is definitely going down. He's panicking. And if he doesn't go down, the arrows will hit everything around him. Yes, down he goes. Right, next.
Archers! Asher, attack! Orders understood! Hurry on!
Next.
Warden of Alqua!
Hold the tide back. This is exactly what we were made for. We are warriors of Torivres, and these greenskins will die here. Every last one of them. This ravine, by the end of the day, will be filled with the black and red blood of the Goblin Horde. Yes, another general goes down. Feel free to fire at whatever you like. The massed army in front of us would be pretty good. Give them another blast. Eltharion has killed 29 people. That's not that great. Oh no, he's killed 161. Crime and Netleys! He's just doubled it in one go. He's killed 160 goblins with a single soul quench. If you are wondering, I know it's far be it from me to tell you little features about the game, but I suppose I might if they crop up. But it does tell you their ongoing kill count in the corner, which I think is very cool. I hit them again.
Powered by vengeance!
We are outnumbered so badly, and the game thinks we are... The game is just adamant we're going to win. Our front line has barely taken a loss. Oh, goblins, how pathetic you are. Can't zoom in on them too much, though. That's a lot of enemies in one place. I don't really have anything else. Soul Quench is the best I've got, really. Oh, they've called in the War.
By my father's blade!
Another fantastic assault from Eltharion. Isn't there there's got to be another captain or another general, surely. There's a unit coming in slowly from over there. Does that mean there's going to be more? Yes, because look, we can't see anything to his left. So there's an army here that will appear when it gets to here. for the bulk of this army. I've just seen what our Shadow Warriors are doing.
Swiftly! Moving out!
Eltharion!
Give them another go.
Might of Ivress!
Yes! What does your help do? That heals you, doesn't it? And it can cause fear. And then we got the Tempest, which you can only use if... cannot use if climbing, target if flying. So hang on. No, it does. It only works on flying units, doesn't it? Just keep giving it that.
Guided by wavestones!
They're really struggling with this battle map, aren't they? And the Silvering Guard are holding so well. So many routing forces. The balance of power is now just... I'm so keen to see the kill count after this one. It's going to be fantastic. Yes, it only works on flying foes. I thought so. And it does some sort of wind spell thing to them. Go on, give them another blast. Anyway, this is over.
Rises.
Look at the bodies. Although I've got my bodies to turn off. I could probably have more bodies on screen than I do, but there's no real need, is there? But now we're going to take the fight to them to try and kill as many as we can. Just run in there and get numbers. Get numbers. For Tor Ivres! The Elven line marches! As the goblins come down. Hold on, where's Eltharion? Oh, we'll turn it back on. Eltharion, come and get involved.
Strikes.
It's just glorious, isn't it? As the arrows whistle overhead. And victory as the hordes of greenskins flee the field. Oh wow, Eltharion amongst them he looks huge against the goblin backdrop. That was a very, very satisfying battle. If you could also please kill the war boss over there.
Powered by vengeance.
Forward! We away!
Yes! 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 Oh, that was such fun. We lost almost nothing. We killed basically everything. Oh, I've never had so much fun in a Total War game as I did in that. A heroic victory, damn right. Ivres stands as the finest of Ulthuan's sons. 48 elves died today. 48. And the enemy lost way over 2,400, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500 circa. Other way around. Circa 3,500. And we lost 48. 48. Eltharion killed 992 of the 3,500 that died today. All from Soul Quench. That's what happens. I suppose my constantly hating the AI for getting all of these troops out of a single settlement, it now
They will fund
it's kind of flipped on its head now, isn't it? Because the fact that they only get one settlement means their entire army has been trash. Hordes of filthy trash. Zog has been killed, Skulk Spitebacker has been killed, Blazkak has been killed, Usgar Spearchucker has been killed, and Karak 8 Peaks will be ours.
My lord. Word is spreading across the land of a dark
Oh,
cloud
chaos
rising
comes.
in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again.
I have to confess that, like many of the reviews I've seen of Chaos, when Chaos rose in my Elithanar campaign, they were defeated almost instantly and created no threat. So I expect the same sort of thing will happen again.
Remove this threat. We must march for Lilith.
Fantastic, Eltharion.
My life
Fantastic.
For Tor Ivres.
Let's go and shut them down, shall we?
Noble son of Ulthuan.
We didn't need to, he wouldn't have done anything really different anyway. Right, you have only got 2 more points, 39 and 40. So where are we going to really want them to go? I could max out Tempest. So we've got 3 including this point. So I could make Tempest better, or we could make Rangers, Great Eagles, Warline Chariots, and Illyrian Reavers, or Dragons, Phoenixes, Dragon Princes, and Phoenix Guard. I could get Stand Your Ground. We could max out the Merchant Lord and get more money, but I'm not sure that's really worthwhile on an Eltharion. Cavalry Master, Chariot, Warline, Dragon, Great Eagles, Phoenix, Dragon Lord, Sword Masters, White Lions, and Phoenix Guard. See, I'd be tempted to get the 3 in the Master Strategists. I'm not too bothered. I've not put anything into that, and I think now isn't really the time. Eltharion's already good enough. I don't need him to... His army leading potential is where we've focused, so we might as well stick with it. That will make our Mistwalker units even better again. That one, I don't like the fact that that drops the public order in all of our provinces. I'm not keen on that. I think I'm going to get that so that we can focus on Mistwalkers. So I think that would be good. So we'll go for that. We've got our... Oh, Tyrion is getting up. We're closing on 200 with him. Oh, we can get that. Oh, I don't build any chariots, but that's only 2 turns. Kind of thing you want to get in while you can. But no, we're going to Spy Network. Get that improvement. And in here, we've got Snickich. And he's definitely going to stay here, but I think we'll kill that one. Oh, hang on, that one. Mr. Goes either button Scurry Away or Mirror Strength in Numbers. I'm not really bothered with either of them. Friendly characters within the Mr. Vessel gain increased ambush success chance and improve agent action.
There must come restoration.
And you're to die. So that is our final upgrade. We only need 2 more Warden Supply and we're done and dusted.
Prince.
Oh, no, Tharion got another point. Huzzah. Do we want to get the next one again? Vigor loss reduction, weapon strength goes to 20, and missile strength goes to 20. Yeah. And then what we will do is we will replace his army with an army of Mistwalkers when the time comes.
Only service.
So, if you could continue chasing Eshin down.
High magic.
They'll probably run back to Dragonhorn Mines, which I assume they have taken for themselves. And you guys are a turn away. That's a turn away. And then you're going to get 3 units of Silver in Guard. Oh, you probably need more than that, really. I think... I don't know. I could do with at least 4 units of Silver in Guard to hold the line a bit better. It's because I've got the cavalry. I just don't really like cavalry. I'm going to get rid of the bolt throwers. Sorry. I know everyone keeps saying, get more bolt throwers, but I just would rather have a nice defensive line. Right, things go very well indeed. That was a fantastic battle. That was such good fun. Do you guys like me enough for trade? Oh, we already got trade, didn't we? We're up to the next game of will they, won't they? They don't want it for 2,300. Techless, me old mucker.
Who seeks me?
You're at war with Chaos, Warhorde of Chaos, Warriors of Chaos, the Awakened, Clan Rictus, and Clan Pestilence. But Clan Rictus is way to the north, and Pestilence is way to the north. But you're fighting the undead. But I'd take you on board. That's another area of the map I've never really been. Surely you'd want it for around that much money. Still only low. Dear oh dear.
No.
You'll come around. Now, Eotane, they really like us.
At your service.
We're trusted
What
friends.
do you wish to discuss?
But we can continue improving our influence with them. Let's get it up to 200. I'm sure it'll get cheaper then. And we'll do the Order of Law Masters as well. Because Techless doesn't like us very much, that'll be why. But that should do it. Ah, you can give me that. Yes, please.
Restore order.
This place doesn't like us, I assume, from the corruption, which isn't helping. No, corruption's giving -9. We really need that corruption gone.
Scholar
Oh, it's only going to rebel again. And then she can nip through and get Stone Mine Tower, and then we might consider getting another army. We'll head over here, give it another end turn. Eotane surely are coming back for the Cult of Pleasure. They're not letting them just sit there. But with the benefit that we get is, aren't the Warriors of Chaos, they aren't allied to the Dark Elves. So we don't have to worry about them being one grand conglomerate of enemies. We've got the Chaos, Dark Elves. They're not together. Ah, yes. Ostland, I will accept that. It's time to get all the good people to like the good people. Because we definitely do not want the Empire and the Dwarves attacking us in the later stages of the game. We're already in the later stages of the game. Most people have probably won and moved on by now, but I'm just loving it. I really am loving it.
Shaper of fate.
And we've finally got the Silver and Guard, and I'll take all 5, please, which will all turn in a turn. And then if you don't move in and take Whitefire at all, then I will. But no, they are on their way. But it's Musalon I want. I want to get a foothold over here so we can start dealing with the problems of the Empire. And we can finally repay the loyalty the dwarves have shown us. That's what I'd like to do.
The Grim Prince.
I am a fount of knowledge.
Font of knowledge is how it's pronounced, Tyrion, by the way.
This
I don't think we need to go through another overwhelming,
I shall
crushing
not
victory of
show
those.
distress. Ulthuan expects.
They're down, they're done. It's over, they're gone. We've got Karak 8 Peaks. Repair that. We're going to get Crooked Fang 4, and hopefully Drinkarak has as well. So I think we should focus on recruitment here, but we don't want a 3-tier building in the capital. Yeah, and I just don't think we need to bother with that. But it does give growth, and we're a long way away from growth, so we will get that for the growth. We won't bother with that. We will try and get a... We'll try and get something else here, because it can upgrade to tier 3, actually, so we can start getting tier 3 buildings here, which will help.
Cull the Green.
Children's up to rank 3. You can improve yourself into Deadly Onslaught. Let's do that. Can you actually train anything here? Oh, you can get a few things. You could start getting some global, and we've got more than enough money for it. So why don't we... How long does the global all take, though? Oh, and there's Regiments of Renown, of course, that I've completely been ignoring. The Arcane Phoenix being one of them. I would not say no to the Arcane Phoenix. And Sisters of Avalon. This is the Flame. So if we get the Arcane Phoenix as 1... Merge that lot. If we merge all of you, does that leave 1? It leaves 1 with nothing. Yeah, let's go to them.
Never falter.
So we can get Regiments of Renown, and I'll definitely take an Omen of Assur, and that's cool as hell. And I will take Special Sisters of Avalon. But then if we are recruiting these, they take 2-ish turns. No, we'll move out first, so we'll stay here for a turn. We'll move down, and we want to try and get those as quickly as possible. Of course, we're never going to get Valia's Sorrow, which is a shame, but there are worse things.
Master of high
I assume they ran back to here? No, they actually destroyed it.
unfathomable
They
knowledge.
actually destroyed it. Which means they are somewhere. Probably in the Underway. Possibly in this darkness here. But they'll be disappointed when I start taking their lands. But the Lizardmen are coming. They are creeping slowly up the mountains. Their armies are going this way. But we've got to try and beat them to those two.
Eltharion.
And that is what we will do in the next episode. So that is going to conclude episode number 15. So I do hope you have enjoyed what has been nearly 15 hours of Total War Warhammer 2, as much as I have. I am still loving this game, and as long as I'm loving this game, I'm going to record it for you, and hopefully get to a point where we at least close in on a victory. What are the short victory conditions? Oh, by the looks of it, the short victory conditions... Complete 3 of the following. And we've completed... That doesn't really make sense to me. When it says complete 3 of the following, does it mean 3 of the following chapter objectives? Or does that mean literally 3 of these objectives? I assume that means... what I'm going to assume, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that we have to do all of these things to win the short campaign. And at the moment, we are... at 95 in there, so we just need that final Athel Tamara upgrade. Then we've got that one. We've got a total of 3 of those unit types, and we'll have even more of them in a moment. Maintain control of the 6 provinces. The only thing left is the Western Badlands. So we need a military alliance with the Border Princes, and we've got that one ticked off. And then we've already done the chapter objective. Yeah, so then it's just defeating the Broken Axe. So we've got to get through Eshin to defeat the Broken Axe, though, because they're over here now. But they are getting chased out. Oh no, look, they've also got Mount Squighorn and the Pillars of Grung-Ni, which is bizarre because that's the capital city of the dwarves. So take your lands back. Oh, and Mount Gunbad. Mount Gundabad up to the north there, and Nashrak's lair. Oh, so the orcs have fled to the north and they're just kind of holding out on the eastern side. So we'll sweep through and we'll claim these southern lands. But for now, that'll be all for this one. So thank you very much for watching, and until we speak again, dear friends, Navair Naden Pedamad Melonin, and farewell.